Alrighty YouTube, how the fuck you doing today? I'm doing great, thanks for fucking asking. So today I'm bringing you guys a video what's not really in my comfort league, and it is actually a comparison video on the new GoPro Hero 10 and the GoPro Hero 9. So I'm going to show a video of what's the difference between 9 and 10 and if it's really worth buying, I guess. And so we'll be going over the specs and all that stuff to make sure what you really want to go for anyway when it comes to this camera, and if it's meant for you, if you want to buy it, then so be it. So I've got the GoPro Hero 9 right here. I've only had it for about a month and a half. I've had some pretty good footage with it, and it's pretty remarkably good. Like, I've never had a camera like this. So we're actually going to go through the 9 first, actually. It's on my screen right now anyway. So the GoPro Hero 9, stunning 5K video, plus it's 20 megapixel photos, advanced video stabilization for HyperSmooth 3.0. For a difference between the Go Hero 10, I'll go into that in a sec, but it's got 3.0 HyperSmooth, waterproof up to 33 feet, and I believe, it's not right here, but I have a case for this as well, and that makes it about, I'm pretty sure it's another 100 feet down, I believe. I don't really know. It's 70 meters down. But I got another case for this anyway if I wanted to go in the water or something like that. Detachable lens plus mod compatibility to customize, get creative. 2 screens. So you got one on the back and one on the front. So this is pretty good if you're a vlogger or something like that anyway. That's probably what the big difference was between the 9 and the 8. Was the front camera. It's got Time Warp 3.0, 8 times slow-mo, plus tons of other features to nail any shot. Compatible with the Quick app, which you get on your phone. It's like a GoPro app where you can upload to your storage on that, which is pretty cool. Compatible with over 30 mounts plus accessories, so it's a lot of stuff what you can put on anyway. Difference was, compared to the 9 to the 8, is that it's also got a bigger battery in it, which is pretty good. Some of the stuff what I record with, because I record in basically 1440p, and it doesn't actually feel like it records for that long before the battery dies, which sort of sucks there actually. I don't know, I like getting a lot of footage, but you can either dim the quality down to like maybe 1080p at 240 FPS anyway, so it's not too bad anyway. What I've noticed with actually the GoPro Hero 9 is that, I'm not going to lie, there is a 5K on here. I haven't actually touched it, but it does record video 5K at 30 frames per second or 4K at 60 frames per second. I haven't actually used much 4K because it actually makes the file huge. And I'm going to be honest, 4K to 5K, I don't really know the difference anyway. I've used 2.7K a little bit with video. That records at 120 FPS. 1440p records at 120 FPS. 1080p records at 240 FPS. The photos 20 megapixel, so there's really not actually much more you could do. You can use it as a webcam for 1080p, which is pretty good. And I've noticed with the Hero 9, I recommend actually getting, like, depending on what you really want to do, because I like going motorbike riding, I'm thinking about getting an actual microphone put onto it, because you actually hear a bit of wind in there and it's sort of a bit annoying. But I recommend, it's not a hard fix to get. You just need to get a microphone and put it on. So that's basically it for the actual Hero 9 itself. Now the difference is compared to the 10. So the Hero 10's got a better GP2 processor in it. I don't even know what processor's in mine, but it's obviously a new one, so it's going to be better. This can record at 5.3K and 60 frames per second. So it's a bit of a jump there because the 9 could record 5K at 30 FPS. And the big difference is as well, it can do 4K to 120 FPS. Compared to the 9 only does 4K at 60 frames per second, so it's basically doubled that. The HyperSmooth 4.0 stabilization. It had 3.0 on the 9, so it's obviously, this one's obviously better. And I don't know, if you want to get technical with it, HyperSmooth is really good. Like, I recommend having it, but literally, there's like a boost mode on mine, what I haven't used. Because depending on what you really want to do when you record, I like to go motorbike riding, as I said, and like, you want to add a little bit of jumpy into it just so it proves that you're there. You don't want like a complete smooth ride where it's just focused straight on the thing. It's just nice and slow. You want to sort of feel what the actual rider's feeling, or skydiving, whatever you want to do, swimming, whatever. So waterproof is exactly the same as the 9, 33 feet. So nothing's really changed there. You could either get a case. The case might be actually better because it is an upgraded one. So they might make a thicker one. You might be able to go even down even more. So Cloud Connect, that's all the same. Better low light compatibilities. So obviously the 9 wasn't actually really good at night. Like you're recording or you're in a photo with low lights and it's not actually that good, I'm going to be honest. But obviously that's actually better. And the price actually on this, I'm actually pretty pissed about this because I bought the 9 about a month ago for about $650. So it was more than this, but this is actually $820 and it's on sale. So yeah, so you're saving $220. So this is actually a pretty good price depending on if you want to get it or not. So there's a bit of a difference. It's doubled the 4K from 60 FPS to 120. So I'm pretty sure that's pretty cool. But quote me if I'm wrong here, on YouTube, it doesn't really actually matter because the frames per second on YouTube is capped out at 60 FPS. But quality can go up anytime. So you can buy accessories and all that. You need an SD card for sure. I got 128 gigabyte, I'm pretty sure, in mine. You want to get a big one depending on if you're actually recording. Literally, if you want 5.3K, you need a big SD card, or otherwise that's going to cover up the whole thing and that won't be any good for you. It's also got a 23 megapixel photo compared to the 20 megapixel on the 9. And that's basically it that I can see from. I know it's all doubled. So literally, I don't know, depending on what you really want. I don't know, the 9's already good as enough as it is. You really want to spend the extra fucking whatever $300 on the new one, then go ahead, I can't stop you. But I'm just saying, it is sort of doubled. It actually is. It's actually a big difference compared to the 8 to the 9. And then from 9 to the 10, it's like doubled that. But I don't know guys, if you want to get it, I reckon it's a little bit overkill. Just because I can't really notice the difference between a 4K and a 5K. But that's just me guys. But that's the video for you guys. Make sure to drop a like on this. Let me know if you are going to get the new GoPro or something like that. Let me know what it's like, because you never know, I might get one in the future, or I might just wait for the new one. Yeah, also comment and subscribe, and it's been it. Peace.